My name is Adrian Pedrosa. I'm the executive director of a nonprofit, the Albuquerque Partnership, and we work with communities throughout Bernalillo County, providing technical assistance to build capacity and to do organizing around various issues.
My name is Christopher Ramirez. I'm a graduate assistant at El Centro de la Raza here at the University of New Mexico.
This event is extremely important because there is a lot of momentum in New Mexico around education reform initiatives. We see that New Mexico is at a tipping point where we feel like we've reached a crisis in education with the dropout rates and with student achievement. And I really see it as not an achievement gap, but it's really an education gap because we have not figured out how to educate all students in the state, especially students of color. This event was an effort to really capture the student experience and the student voice around how education affects them. And at a time where we find it easy to get experts in a room and teachers and principals and administrators and educational leaders, we seem to ignore the student voice. And what I have found in organizing with communities is that if we give youth an opportunity to speak about their experiences, that we could learn a lot about what really needs to happen.
Is to allow students to voice their opinion about education in New Mexico. We want everyone to have a good time, to be thoughtful and honest about their recommendations and ideas in order to change our education. Tutoring class or something like that. Like, what do you think your community can help you while you're in school? Do you want to listen to him? Okay, and then for our third question, volunteers. Oh, I know one. I think that's bookwork. That is bookwork.
We have about 5 minutes left. 5 minutes.
Okay, so now let's homework. Actually, 10 hours earlier now. No. And we're later. Jose, that's the declaration. Only 4 hours. Did you guys do anything? Definitely. Her attitude makes me get excited.
Alright, that's great. Okay, so we're going to go right away to
What's her name?
What's the
Clarification again, El Centro de la Raza was a facilitator of a process that people just jumped on the bandwagon. So you have people like Enlace, New Mexico, Albuquerque Partnership, the New Mexico Forum for Youth, oh my gosh, the Hispano-Latino Educational Improvement Task Force, College of Richmond and outreach programs, Title V. You know, I can name a bunch of campus departments and other community groups that have jumped on. We have elementary school after-school programs like the Acequia after-school mentoring and tutoring program from the Wells Park Community Center. That's just about like we want to be part of this. You know,
this is what our kids did, and I'm gonna pass the mic along, and they're gonna tell you what education means to them. Mayor's Amendment and education for me means money.
And it means be responsible.
Thank you to all of you. Thank you to the facilitators. Please, a round of applause for those facilitators. Now, I want you to know what we're going to do with those responses, right? You all took the time to write your responses on this little piece of paper, and we're not just going to put them away. We're not just going to store them in a cajon in the office or something. Really what we're going to be doing is putting together a good recommendation report, right? This report is going to be going to our Secretary of Education, Veronica Garcia, here in the state. It's going to be going to a lot of our superintendents, making sure that some of your voices and some of those ideas and recommendations are implemented, right? It's not just about hearing what we have to say, but it's about creating a change, and it's about making sure that those ideas are implemented within the next year.
I think it's what I'm really hoping that we can have as outcomes from the town hall today are students to be able to express their voice, their concerns about education here in New Mexico. Organizing is all about folks identifying the problems and solutions to those problems for themselves and not having adults or other students tell them what those solutions are. So the outcome today hopefully will be a process that is not going to hopefully stop today. It's a beginning or a continuation of so many different things that have been happening here in New Mexico in terms of young people working together. So outcome today is students being able to express their voices, tell their stories, and work with each other.
What we see coming out of this is there were breakout groups where recommendations were given based off of questions to the students about their educational challenges and successes. What these recommendations are going to be compiled into a report that are going to be handed to the Secretary of Education as well as the Superintendent of Albuquerque Public Schools. So what we hope to come out of this is that the student voice will shape what happens around educational improvement in the state.